Sony's 70-200mm F2.8 GM OSS Mark II is lighter, more feature-rich, faster focusing, and optically superior, but you'll pay a premium price for it. It just might be worth it, though, as this is the finest lens of its type that I've ever reviewed. If you want a deeper dive into performance, check out my definitive video review. But if what you're looking for is a quick overview, you're in the right place. More on this right after a word from our sponsor. Today's episode is sponsored by Merak, maker of the Q1S Bluetooth-enabled magnetic rower. Space in my exercise room is limited, so I need equipment with a small footprint. The Q1S fits the bill and is easy to store upright where it takes only 20 by 21 inches of space. The built-in wheelbase makes it easy to roll back into place for a workout. The Q1S is made of quality parts and can support rowers up to 350 pounds. I've been pleasantly surprised by the quality of the rowing action. As the seat moves smoothly on the dual rails, the rower flywheel is very quiet, and the magnetic resistance is smooth over the 16 selectable levels. There is a basic LCD screen on board, but the rower is Bluetooth enabled and allows you to sync up with either the premium Kino Map or free Merak apps. The Q1S has been just what I've personally wanted in my weight room for years. Use the Amazon link in the description below for a discounted price on the Merak Q1S magnetic rower. The 70-200mm Mark II is the lightest 70-200mm F2.8 zoom out there at just 1,045 grams. It feels genuinely lightweight and is a joy to use due to a great list of features. These features include an aperture ring that can be used clicked, declicked, or not at all. There's an iris lock to help prevent inadvertent changes. There are now 3 focus hold buttons, an AF/MF switch, along with several controls for OSS, or optical steady shot, the lens stabilization. There's also a direct manual focus switch to allow manual focus override, along with a focus limiter. The lens is thoroughly weather sealed with 21 seal points plus a fluorine coating on the front element. Minimum focus is reduced to just 82 centimeters, allowing for a much higher 0.30 times magnification figure. A lens hood and zippered case is included. The lens is very expensive at $2,800 US, but that is similar in price to the Nikon and Canon alternatives, and unlike the Canon, the Sony is both internally zooming and fully compatible with teleconverters. Autofocus is also improved, as Sony now employs 4 XD linear motors to drive focus. That makes focus changes near instantaneous, even when going from close to distant subjects. It also allows you to keep up with demanding action, like those frustrating moments when your subject keeps getting closer and closer to the camera. Focus accuracy was essentially perfect, allowing me to get great results with animals along with general purpose shots. Video focus pulls were smooth, quiet, and confident, with a minimal amount of focus breathing. The hand test worked well too, with smooth returns to my eye. The image quality from the 70-200 GM Mark II is extremely impressive. The MTF charts show near perfect performance throughout the frame, with only a mild drop-off in the corners. And that's what I saw, even wide open on my 50-megapixel Sony Alpha 1 at 70mm. 100mm was even better, with 135mm being better still. 200mm was very close to being as good as 135mm, with extreme sharpness and contrast showing on real-world subjects. This is one of the rare zoom lenses that provides prime-like image quality throughout the zoom range. I saw almost no distortion in vignette at 70mm and a minimal amount of pincushion distortion at 200mm. I saw essentially no chromatic aberrations of any kind. Flare resistance was also quite good, with no loss of contrast and minimal blobs of color, even when panning across the sun. The bokeh quality is also very nice, delivering creamy defocused areas and nicely round specular highlights due to the 11 aperture blades. A high magnification figure of 0.30 times allows you to really blur out backgrounds at close distances. There is little to criticize here other than the price, which is a whopping $2,800 US. That's a lot to pay. But if you want the best, that's the going rate for this kind of lens, and it is the best of its kind that I've ever personally seen. It's lighter, faster, better sealed, more feature-rich, and optically superior. The Sony FE 70-200mm F2.8 OSS GM Mark II is definitely the gold master. I'm Dustin Abbott, and if you want more information, you can click the link below to view my text review or buy the lens through the links there. Thanks for watching, have a great day, and let the light in.